Cloud color ඔබගේ මඟ පෙන්වන්නේ මුළු cloud ලෝකේ නව පහන් එකතු කරන්නේ.
Hey everyone,
Welcome back to
Cloud
Cloud
Color.
Color.
How's your week, Noon?
Yeah, it's been a good week, so had a good break. How about you?
Same, but I had to work through the Christmas, so it's not that great.
That sucks. Yeah.
So, what are we going to talk today?
We were thinking about talking about the cybersecurity and I think some bit of area just to brush up on that part.
Yeah, that's right. So, because we are covering all the topics related to cloud computing,
Yeah.
it would be good to know a bit of cloud security.
Security as
too.
well. Yeah.
And I think they don't call it cloud security, but cybersecurity.
Yeah, it covers the whole lot of
whole thing. Right?
Yeah, whole thing.
So basically, if someone asks you to explain cloud security or cybersecurity in a one sentence, how are you going to describe it?
It's about protecting your data and your organization's data, basically, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's right, I think. So it's not protecting only your data. It's if you're working for somewhere, it's protecting data,
Organization's
organization
data, yeah.
And if it's your job, it's you need to protect the system, network, and everything that
Comes
Yeah,
with it,
comes
basically.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so potentially that these days, I think the cybersecurity has become a major part in the industry, and a lot of people are interested, and a lot of people are learning about cybersecurity.
Yeah.
I think it's most of it due to AI.
Yeah, AI has like given some advanced features when it comes to cybersecurity tools. So probably we'll talk about it in the coming.
Later on the
Yeah,
episode, isn't it? So I know you work as a security consultant.
Yeah.
In your workspace,
Mm-hmm.
have you seen anything like? Can you give me example?
Mm-hmm.
You have seen, like, for example, if someone asks me who doesn't know anything about cybersecurity,
Yeah.
and like he told him the whole thing like protecting data, but
Yeah.
if they ask him for example,
Hmm.
what would be the example that you would give to someone to explain this cybersecurity phase? Well,
Okay, so basically, cybersecurity is actually, as we talked about it earlier, right? It's about protecting your information and your company's information from hackers, because like there's ton of people who wants to get other people's information to maybe log into your bank or like get some of the money, who knows, right? So like people are after other people's information in that area. And also when it comes to organizations and stuff, like they have their maybe like some secrets that they have, right?
Yeah.
Their financial information or their patents, or like there can be like a lot of stuff, right? So protecting those information or those assets is cybersecurity.
yeah, that's right. I think that's the whole point of you looking from a companion.
Company side of it, yes.
And for example, when it comes to cybersecurity, it's not only the company. For example, you might have some data that you should not be sharing with other people,
Yes.
but the other parties are interested to know about, like for example, your bank details
Yeah.
and how is your credit card details and stuff. So they could like scam you and could get these details and
Exactly.
get your money out of your bank account.
Hmm.
I think when you talk to cybersecurity and stuff, it comes in different forms, and like
Yeah. So if we talk about like the main things that normal users face, right? One thing is phishing, which is like happening all the time. Like you get ton of emails and text messages saying that, oh, your account has been hacked, you need to change your password, click on this link and enter your username and password for your bank. And in here, like in New Zealand, like you get ton of SMS saying that oh, there's a parcel for you, but your address is not entered properly, so you need to enter this information so that you can get your parcel back. Or like there's ton of scams running. So the phishing is like trying to get people to enter their information and capture their information. So that's phishing.
Yeah, I think when it comes to phishing, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, like the call centers
Yes.
that are happening in our neighboring country, not here,
Yeah.
different continent.
Yeah.
But there's tons of videos about phishing and how people get scammed and how like some people call them as some, we are for Microsoft, we want to install
Yeah.
stuff.
Some stuff. Yes.
I think phishing is most of the time you could say commonly around in your environment.
Yeah.
And make sure you don't share anything. Do not update. Make sure you read the email.
Yeah, always like when it comes to phishing, they say that just to read through the email first.
Yeah.
And understand, okay, so is this seem legit or not?
Yeah.
And double check the URL, the domain name, and like it might be like looking like the same name, but if you like look really closely, there might be like some spelling mistakes or like some letters put together to seem like another letter.
Yeah.
So that's really important. And also look at the logos. So you need to look at the logos very closely and identify whether it's an actual logo or not. And never click on URLs that is coming from like outside domains.
Yeah.
And one thing else that we can say that always like if you feel like it's phishing or spam, you can actually talk to your IT support team.
Yeah.
So they can double check it for you. And there's like ton of new technologies and new tools that teams use to like combat these. So yeah, we'll talk about those things later on.
Yeah, we might go in detail in next couple of episodes afterwards, and then I think another one other than phishing is ransomware. I think which is a malicious software that is being locked up which will lock up your files and in your system and demanding for payments to unlock them.
Yeah.
I think not a recent one. I think about when we did the research, we found something called WannaCry.
Yeah.
Ransomware.
It was a global pandemic kind of a thing, so it was a huge deal back in the day.
2017, and it also attacked the UK National Health Service.
Yeah.
I think it's like scary stuff, like basically hacker will lock your files, encrypt the files, and then it will ask for money to uncrypt them. Sometimes you have to pay like millions of dollars.
Yeah. So basically, like in ransomware, it's not targeted to people per se.
Yeah.
It's targeting organizations. It's a targeted attack. So they try to attack the financial institutions or people that have money basically.
Yeah.
And they try to get those software installed and basically like infect your servers and stuff like that. So then your like most of the company's data will be locked out.
Yeah.
And the company doesn't have anything else to do. Like it's really hard. Like for some ransomware, you can find keys like in the internet, like for older ones.
Yeah.
But for the newer ones, you can't find it like that, and it's really hard to unlock. So basically, you need to contact the attacker and get the keys. They'll demand a lot of money for that.
I think the last one. There are so many things in cybersecurity threats, but the last one we talk about is malware. I think it's same as a digital virus that steals your information or damage your system.
Yeah.
And it can spread through email attachments and infected websites or even in a fake.
Yeah, like you need to be careful when you're downloading apps and stuff from the internet. You need to like download the apps from legit stores.
Yeah.
Like better if you can actually get it from the vendor itself. Just directly download.
Yeah, I think like most of the time I've seen like torrent site take with Microsoft versions. And
yes, the cracked software. So yeah, that's not recommended anyway. Yeah,
which will include this kind of a malware inside them.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like when it comes to the computing. A lot of people know how to protect the organization, but there are some basic steps you need to understand.
Yeah, on protection.
On your own protection. I think the most common thing is like having a strong password, right?
Yeah, that's the basically. So yeah.
See, you can have like a very sophisticated a cloud environment or architecture, but if you don't have a very proper
password, like you can't use password at 123 as a password. That's not
I've
good.
seen people using it, and I've seen people having their password on their computers, and sometimes so funny to see what passwords are, like their first name, last name.
Yeah, don't use your first name dot last name or first name. Don't use your name,
Yes.
age, birthdays and stuff like that. So those are very easy to hack when we like find the people.
Yeah.
So the first thing that they will do is run those.
Yeah. And also, like, when you creating the password, you make sure it's a mix of letters, numbers and symbols, like.
Yeah. So it's recommended to have at least 12 characters or more. Just don't use anything that is related to you, like your area that you live in, or like, so those are like very basic, right? So it's recommended to like put something that is very easily unrememberable, basically. So it's easy to remember, and add a @ or some other sign and a few numbers as well to just mix it up.
I think I've seen this in our organization. Password is like your underwear.
Yeah.
You change it every month.
Don't put it outside.
Don't put it on the table or don't it, and then make sure don't share. And the next thing is to protect yourself from online is the 2FA. I think most of the organizations are pushing it to have like
nowadays it's a must, right? So every organization has multi-factor authentication enabled these days, so it's a must. And you should actually put that into your banking and your other personal information, emails, just to protect it. So that's a must have.
2FA is also recommended.
Yes.
And the next one is keeping your software up to date. Like, even you see when you get update on your phone, make sure you keep them up to date, because they might be covering some vulnerabilities that been identified.
Yes.
So make sure that patches need to be having on your device.
On your, not on your mobile only. You need to have the patches installed in your PCs, your servers, and at least push the security patches so that your systems are protected. That's a must.
And now let's talk about like this with the AI, the future of the cybersecurity is becoming changing, and I think it's playing a vital role in the industry now.
Yeah.
I think people use AI to find out vulnerabilities and how to attack, fix them.
Yes.
I think most of the organization, even they didn't know about them, they might enter some details to the AI to find the reason. And
so the AI is actually playing the both parts, basically the support for the hacker and support for the support team, basically, who's like trying to prevent. So AI is now basically like in everyday products, right? So the same thing is true when it comes to security products as well. So they can actually analyze and identify patterns and do calculations on data to just understand what's happening. Like if something is going wrong, that tool will instantly pick it up because it has that capability nowadays.
Yeah, because I think the AI could do the predictive.
Yeah, predictive analysis. Yes.
And then the pattern recognition.
Yes.
So they could understand and help you to understand whether there's a vulnerability or anything hackers trying to attack you.
Yes.
I think AI gonna keep helping the cybersecurity industry, as well as make sure we also know it. Also, the hackers have their hands on the AI, so you might be sometimes you get the help. You also sometimes get backslash from them.
Yes. Don't enter all the information in AI. So make it a tool. Don't depend on it like 100%. So
Cool. I think today we covered like the basic stuff. I think some might get benefit of this. Some people understand things they might.
Some people might know a little bit than this, but so the plan is to like get industry experts in. So that we can actually dive in deep in certain areas, and if you want any area to be covered from this,
please
just let us know. Put a comment.
So I'll just go back to say, like, this is the start of this playlist on the cybersecurity.
Yes.
We will keep adding more stuff to this playlist going further. So it will be good if you guys want to see this stuff in the future. Put a like
Yeah, the cloud part will also go on, but this is not a additional part, but it's a part of that area as well, because it's a must-have when it comes to cloud security or any kind of like deployment, right? So the security is must.
That's true. So we will talk about more features, more tools in the next couple of next videos that are coming up. But for today, it's just a basic beginner video to understand what are things we're gonna understand,
just to help you guys out,
to get into the understand the cybersecurity phase. But next time we'll cover more, and we'll bring some industry experts, and then
we'll talk deeper
in this one. For now, that's all from us today.
Yep.
Let's see you guys next time.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. You do it.